I was living in that old Bauhaus on the upper end of Dizengoff Street. No washing machine, no fucking dryer. So I would throw an old rag that wasn't smelly or soiled and stuff an old suitcase full of dirty clothes. Fill a Ziploc bag full of coins and jingle jangle down the street in Tel Aviv like some fucking homeless hipster. And if someone I know spots me, they would inevitably ask me where I was flying to. And I would laugh and say, India. That laundromat is tucked in between a kiosk and a Chinese restaurant. There are 5 or 6 old washing machines with coin slots, 3 industrial dryers, a small sink, a coin-operated detergent dispenser, and a wooden table to fold your clothes. And while the machines rinsed, I would read Updike and Marquez and Vonnegut, or I would people watch, or talk to that cute little German tourist doing her laundry, or the homeless man smoking a butt at the kiosk, or the owner of the laundromat, a slim, balding man who would appear and disappear at random intervals to empty the coin dispensers, or issue stern warnings about the apocalyptic consequences of not cleaning the lint traps on those enormous fucking fire hazards. The sun would set as I walked back towards my old Bauhaus on Dizengoff, and the bars and cafes would start to fill up. And my friend, who had asked me where I was flying to, would joke and say, "Back so soon." And I would laugh and say, "Fuck you, asshole." I could hear Leonard going crooning all the way from the stairwell, "If it be your wills that I speak no more." I could smell that roasted chicken and seasoned potatoes. Time. And as I climbed those set of stairs, dragging that raggedy old suitcase, I could hardly remember being any happier in my entire life. I didn't turn on the hallway light. My own paradise shone like a beacon from underneath that door. And like a ship lost at sea, it would guide me safely to the shore. And the table would be set with lilac-colored placements and candles. M's beautiful saintly smile, happy to see me. It had been so long since anyone in the world was fucking happy to see me. And she would tell me that the food was almost ready, but not quite. We would unpack that suitcase in the meantime, and I would kiss her on those glossy lips, and the smell of cherry would bring a smile to my face. And it would be the picture of happiness, bliss, love, unity, until it ends, abruptly, violently, shattered thunderously by a sexy pink thong that in no way belonged to M or me. And with a look of sheer horror, she held that sexy pink thong between her thumb and her pointer. "These aren't mine, and for the life of me, I have never seen them before, ever." But she doesn't believe me, couldn't. No matter how much I pleaded with her and proclaimed my innocence and professed my love, nothing is ever the same. And whether or not that sexy pink thong belonged to some stripper named Tiffany, or whether they had by some horrible twist of fate been left in the dryer by that cute German tourist, was entirely a question of trust. And most relationships, marriages, and partnerships hinge on precisely that question. And every man will tell you that a woman never forgets, ever. And that pink thong hovered over our relationship like a storm cloud every time I went to the laundromat, and every time I received a fucking SMS. A year or so later, we moved to a small place in the Florentine section of Tel Aviv and got married. And our first purchase as a married couple was a fucking washing machine. A sexy pink thong by JFG.